My name is Gwen Yi Kondap, and I live in San Leandro, California. I've been a caregiver for about 7.5 years now when my PhD husband lost his job. And at the time, we didn't know why he lost his job. But in hindsight, it was because the dementia was starting and he was not performing at work. In the 7.5 years, he has obviously progressed to the point, he keeps progressing, and now it's to the point that he has a very difficult time in communication, both understanding and in speaking. So we do a lot of pointing, a lot of showing him where to go or what we want him to do. And it just continues to get more and more frustrating as a caregiver. It's losing your loved one, especially if it's your partner. When it's your parent, they're usually 20, 25 years older than you. They're usually in their 70s or 80, and they're towards the end of your life. In my case, my husband was 57 when he lost his job. We had what we thought was our future in front of us, with the kids starting to leave home. And so when this hit us, there was no one for me to talk to. There was no one for me to say, oh, what am I going to do with so-and-so, or what do we do next? It was all up to me. And that's why the Alzheimer's Association caregiver support groups are so important to me. By going to those groups, I don't feel alone, and I can talk to somebody who knows what I'm talking about, and maybe talk to somebody who has a tip. Maybe the tip isn't something that I need now, but it could very well be something that will help me in the future. When you've lost your loved one and their physical body is still there, but their mind is no longer there, they're no longer the person that you married or the person that you teamed up with. They are, as the disease progresses, they become more and more almost like a child to you because of the amount of care that you need to provide. But it's a child who's, 160, 170 pounds that you can't just manhandle like you might do your 2-year-old when you get frustrated. For me, it's the being alone and not having the partner just to go home to and say, and to share the decision making, share the grief, share whatever is going on at that particular time. The tip would be to get help, to not to do this alone, to look to the Alzheimer's Association. The support groups there, by and large, are wonderful. The leaders and the other group members can lead you in the right direction, to what you need to do next, to what can help you in your situation, lead you to resources. Without that kind of assistance, you will drown. And I've made some good friends, but I've also lost some of the contact because their loved ones have passed. But the one tip is look for help. And if you can't get to an Alzheimer's Association, look for help elsewhere. Don't take it all on your own.